morning, Lacers. How's it going? Bonnie Violet here. Sorry, I'm kind of in mid. Well, good morning, Lacers. Welcome to Lacing Your Narrative with a Spiritual Thread. I tried to just throw some lips on real quick. Obviously, I'm not in like full drag yet. As you may or may not know, on Mondays I have a show at 10:30 as well. It's called Splintered Grace with my aunt, and I'm just kind of in mid getting ready. So I threw some yellow eyeshadow on my lips and some glitter, and it doesn't look cute, but that's all right. That's not what I'm here for. So just checking in with folks. When did your understanding of religion change? Each week or each morning, we'll come on for a daily live just to check in to see how people are coming along in their process of lacing your narrative with a spiritual thread. If anyone has any questions today, today is a great day for that. I'm trying to think, I've been thinking a lot about religion. One of the things about going live every day and kind of thinking about all this stuff every day is I feel like I'm processing and thinking so much, but I haven't had time to process my processing. I don't even know if that's a thing. But I've been definitely questioning just a lot of even now, I'm part of this process is trying to think back of when did my understanding of religion first change, and maybe how it's changed along the way. And for me, I feel like it's still changing, and it's maybe constantly been changing as my understanding of myself, of the world, and maybe even of the religion itself. I'm just questioning it a lot. I just have I feel like I have so many more questions right now than I do have answers. Hi, herding cats. It's meta processing. Totally. Yes. How are you doing, Herdine? What I guess, yeah. Have you been participating or just coming across today, which is great. But how are things? I don't have a regular thing to talk about this morning. So if you have something that you want to bring up, that would be great. As part of this series, we're just talking about how our understanding of religion has changed. I grew up in religion. I left religion, and then now I've been kind of dabbling in and out of religion. But I've been wondering if I would have been better off not having religion to begin with. And that's just a very candid thought or thinking, just because it's been such a thing to get over, or a thing to be hurt by, that I wonder how different things would have been if I didn't go through that. Did I need to go through that? If for whatever reason I don't even end up landing in it. But maybe it's part of the process of how I get to where I'm getting. This lip is really awful. I'm sorry. I should have just left it naked. But yeah, I've really been wondering if because I love that I grew up in church and that I started out in church. I've always felt that way. And if I think about it, I'm still probably really great because I think it did. I'm really happy about it. But sometimes it does. Sometimes I'm wondering if, or at least what would have been like to have been in a space that would have saw who I was becoming and created a space in which I could be really rad in. Herding cats for you says, I'm good, just popping on today. Valid question, but what can you take that works for you? Yeah. I feel like that's been a lot of what I've been doing, is kind of I have my understanding and what I take from it, but it feels like there's so much. It's at what point, how much editing before it isn't what it was to begin with, I guess. I don't know. Sometimes it feels like it's so challenging to try to like twist and contort and justify um, what one already knows to be true um, in like other, I guess, in religion or other beliefs or understandings. I guess I think we know what we know, and if we're honest with ourselves and with things, I don't think that, I don't know. Honestly, I'm like super heady, um, and not really. My thoughts aren't really collected this morning, so I think that's just going to be part of the process. Sometimes is that if you're going through this process as well, is you know, some days it's going to feel a little bit more connected and feel like you have, I don't know, like a direction that you're going in, and other days you might just be kind of pausing and pondering. I'm definitely at a point where, you know, I'm having splintered graces this morning with my aunt, which is always really great. I think we're going to talk about words, and I think it was like buzzwords or words that I don't know, when it was brought up was this idea of these words that I think sometimes can separate us depending upon our understanding of them. And so I think we're going to talk a little bit about words, and I think buzzwords are just maybe words that, I don't know, are in the news or pop culture. I'm not really sure. Because we'll figure that out. Herding Cats for You says, yes, religion felt like I was trying to wear clothes that were ill-fitted for me. Can you relate? Yeah, I mean, yes. I would say yes, and I feel like, you know, there's times in my life where I felt like it fit real nice, and then I felt like I outgrew it. Um, and I think when I was younger, I felt like I grew away from it, as in like, I guess I chose to put on different clothes and hang out in a different venue. Um, Whereas now I almost feel as if I've just outgrown the space. Like yeah, I just feel like I've outgrown it. Not that I've like had to go somewhere else. I just kind of feel like I've outgrown it, outgrown, outgrew it again. And that feels like really more recent than anything. Like feeling like, yeah. But I'm really excited. I've been going to work with some Christian lead, in particular around my own like religion of origin. I'm just really wondering why. Like I'm needing to see it more differently, fully. I don't know. But I hang out with some really rad people who get it and understand it and have been exploring it and studying it a lot longer than have. So I'm curious to chat with them a little bit more. But who knows where we'll land on this. But my understanding of religion, I think, is constantly changing. Well, I usually keep it short. This morning, I think I'm going to keep it a little shorter than normal. I will see you all. I wish you luck in your writing or creating, or your videoing or your audioing of your process of lacing your narrative with your spiritual thread. Some folks have shared that with me, and I'm looking forward to hear from others how they are going through that process. If you're new and you haven't been going along with the process, you can check out the links in the description, and see some of the old videos and the workshops. So there's a 1 of 8 and a 2 of 8, which are the actual workshops themselves. And the daily lives are just kind of check-ins in between each of those. YouTube is the best place, I think, to find all of the lives really easily, but you can find it on Facebook, YouTube, or Twitch. Herding Cats says, evolved. It is like you are growing and changing, but maybe those beliefs are not. Yes, I think so. And yes, I will leave it at that. And I think that that's definitely where my head is at right now, and maybe even my heart. All right. Well, take care. You all have a blessed day, and hasta mañana. Oh, I didn't even play the little. I'm just all off today. I didn't play any of the cool stuff. All right. I'm gonna let you go with our outro. Bye.